Okay, pilots, I'm gonna give you a little bit of an update here on my Japanese Tony. I've got the fuselage all in primer, okay? But not only have I got it in primer, but I've got 2 good coats of clear on it, okay? Note my gun cutouts there. A little square cutout there. No more exhaust. No more ribs. Okay. So I'll sand that. I'll water sand that with 800. Get that all nice and smooth. But the reason that I clear coat it is just to lock it down, pilots, just to lock it down. Keep that primer from getting soft again when I put paint on it. I want to lock it down. That's the reason I put clear on it first, to lock down the factory finish. Keep it from loosening up. See, that clear coat will soften that paint up, and the paint will actually grab a hold of that styrofoam again, with the clear melting into it. So I'll water sand that with 800. I got no worries about priming my wing. There wasn't no reason to. So I got four good coats of clear coat on it. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. I've already put gray on the bottom. You can see the overspray a little bit on it, but the bottom's gray. See if it's dry enough for me to pick it up. I better not. You can see where I got things taped up. The bottom's already gray. Everything. Ain't even done the servos. If they blow, they blow. Okay. Alright. Y'all check out my pilot, man. Y'all see my pilot, my kamikaze pilot. Was he not incredible? Got that on eBay. Got my canopy taped up, paint black. I'm gonna get my pilot in there, get my instrument panel in, get my canopy glued on, get my my cockpit finished, get my canopy glued on. Okay, and then I'm gonna paint this whole piece right here black, flat black. But the inside cockpit's gonna be silver, but the outside's gonna be flat black, because that's what I've done on my model. See? Okay. And it's gonna look just like that. It's gonna look like the machine gun sticking out the front of it. Because the machine guns is gonna be mounted right here and sticking out through just a little bit, because see the lip here, I'm gonna have to have enough room to be able to pick this up and move it back some without the machine guns hitting. So my machine guns, I'm just gonna push them right into the side here. And whenever I put it onto the plane, it'll line up with those machine gun ports. And if you hadn't already noticed, I'm going with a bright silver. Now that's not the finish of this. I'm gonna water sand this. I put that silver down first just to see what I just wanted to see what it's gonna look like. But only put 2 coats of clear down on that and painted it. Alright, but this is actually gonna be red. This and this is gonna be red. Okay. Alright, now pilots, I might have really screwed up now. I want to tell you this honestly. You do stuff like this to a plane, you're taking a gamble, okay? That's just a little waiver there. If you'll note how I've cut this right here, I've literally made that into almost maybe a 20-degree flat. And it was rounded here originally. It come right out here and out, it's rounded. Well, if you notice how a horizontal stabilizer is shaped just like a wing. Notice how it's high right through here. Just right through here it's high. and then it levels out, and then this bevels out, but the bottom's flat. Well, by me cutting this like this, I have shrunk the area between that high spot and the front bevel. So literally I might only be just getting lift from half of this stabilizer, okay? So I might have screwed up royally, okay? But that's just a gamble I'm gonna take. I mean, if I crash the plane, it's gonna fly like maybe it's tail heavy, okay? So if I can get it on the ground and survive, I just order another elevator, put, you know, don't cut it next time. Same thing with the rudder. If I go crazy, my rudder's not really responding because I've cut this angle right here flat where it was rounded. I've cut this angle here flat where it was rounded, okay, to make that sharper pointed Tony tail, okay. Get her focused here. Well, okay. Anyway, that's what I was trying for. All right, now there is the original vent, or radiator, excuse me, intake for the Hawker Hurricane. Note that I've cut the front. It had that beveled front scoop on it, okay. Cut that flat. I've got these two pieces of styrofoam here. I've got that front piece already shaped. I got another piece there to go. And then there's the back half. Are you feeling me? Okay. I'm gonna put a hole all the way through it, you know, so I can get some airflow. Okay, pops. There's my red Sharpie. I'm gonna make my red nose cone. My chrome prop. There's my products of the project. Okay, now I buy the silver, Dollar General silver pots, Dollar General, okay. I think it's $3.15 a can. Same with the clear. I think the clear is $4.15 a can. Dollar General, Dollar General. Don't put it on too heavy and you'll be fine. New primer I've used here. Not because I wanted to use a new primer, it's because I had to. You've been there before. Couldn't find what I like. But that's what I use as primer. This is going to be what I use for the red on the tail. Alright, that was my Dynam Japanese Hurricane. My Dynam Japanese Tony update. Alright, I got something else pops here I want to show you. I want to show you I got some bombs from Hong Kong. That's right, pops. FMS 1400mm zero bomb. 43 of them. Let me pick them up here. I'm going here and I'll be hanging. I'll get all the boxes out of the way. I'm getting hanger bay number 2. Alright, boss, here we go. My Japanese Judy. I showed you my bomb sights the other day. I mean bomb sights. My gun sights for my rear gunner. Gotta put them on. I gotta put my bombs on. Payload servoless bomb drop. And then I got to cut this bomb. I think the bombs are about the same diameter, so I'm just gonna cut the nose off of this one and put my nose of my Japanese bomb on it. I think that's all I'm gonna do. That'd be cool. And then I got mud over here. Gotta put mud on. Just cut a slit in the bomb and insert that mount. And that'll be my Japanese Judy level bomber. That plane right there dropped the bomb that blowed up the Arizona sitting in Pearl Harbor. 3 of them fly across the target in formation and drop their bombs. Okay, pilots. Bombs from Hong Kong. Japanese Tony. I'm out.